It's Warcraft Day. Greetings, everybody. This is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This time around, this game is going to be requested by none other than Domi, who is spawning on the top right as the orange undead player. He'll be facing off against a player known as Habitant, who is spawning as the purple Nidal at the bottom left once again on this newer map. And since we just spoke about Domi, I also remember another thing that he reminded me of, that is Booster. So before we begin, I'd like to mention, just like every time, anybody and everybody is welcome to send me replays for the replay request series. To know more about how you can do so, you can join my Discord server. The link to that is on the Twitch panel and in the description below for the YouTube video. So this match is going to be played on Autumn Leaves, the relatively newer map in the ladder pool. I believe it was introduced on W3 Champions .net or .com. It's on the W3 Champions client there. So you got an expansion camp which is easily creepable. Another one nearby, a bit farther away from your bases compared to this one, but this one is much more safer and compared to this one, because this one is closer to your opponent's base. Tavern in the middle. Adjacent to the tavern are a mercenary camp and a goblin lab, and behind those are goblin merchants, and of course behind them the gold mine which we spoke of. We have a red camp on this map. We do apparently have red camps over here. Granite Golem with Dire Wolves over here, which is actually a really deadly combination. Dire Wolves, that is Dire Frost Wolves. These deal a lot of damage. They are level 6 and they are a bit hard to take out in comparison to a Granite Golem along with 2 Rock Golems, at least in my opinion. So we have the starting building stuff set up. Domi gonna go in with the Death Knight, and on the other side Habitant is going to go in with the Demon Hunter. It's going to be classical choices, and oh, Domi just lost his Scout Acolyte. That was up to something naughty over here. Tried to disrupt the creeping over here. Tried to couldn't exactly kill anything over here. Just tried to go in there and disrupt the creeping. Now this is a big loss for Domi, since he only knows that his opponent is creeping over here. That's all he knows. He doesn't know what hero his opponent is going for, so he's gonna have to play blind right now. Whatever strategy he is coming up with, whether it is a rush or it is creeping out first. Seems to be creeping first because he wants to try and level up his hero before he meets up with any kind of engagement. He does have a good number of ghouls here. I don't see any graveyard drop, so it appears that this build will be a bit ghoul intensive for the time being, at least. Transitions to fiends and other units is but natural for undead players. We got a class of attack +5 on the Demon Hunter, which is a lovely item for that particular type of hero. Going to be helping it increase the DPS a lot. I have to be a bit careful not to take too much damage on that archer there. Archer is not designed to take melee damage. Domi is done creeping on one of the camps, going for another one. Tier 2, yep, tier 2 is coming in. Graveyard has been dropped, and on the other side, Habitant, tier 2 has been clicked for him as well, just slightly ahead of Domi, not too far ahead though. Gauntlet of Ogre Strength, he can keep it for the time being to sustain some damage. Gonna sell it off later on because you're definitely going to get some better items, and gonna need that inventory slot for the better item there. Domi gonna get himself a Gloves of Haste and a Slipper of Agility. Both items do increase the attack rate, but he's gonna sell off the Slipper immediately because you do need some slots available as an undead player for the Rod of Necromancies. You can also have Sacrificial Skulls. Those are also very useful with a build like this. Domi gonna go in for his Natural Expansion camp, and Habitant seems to be done with that. Actually, both of the players are creeping out identical camps so far. I'm not sure if Domi actually lost any number of ghouls here. What does he have? He's got like 4 at the back there, 1 here, 2 here. Got 6 ghouls there. I don't think he lost any ghouls yet. I really don't think so. That would have been pretty sloppy if he did. I can actually kind of figure out with the number of corpses. He probably didn't. So we got some buildings being dropped here. Second crypt and necropolis about to become the Hall of Dead. So Domi is definitely looking to go for a crypt intensive build right now for the time being. 2 crypts. Is he gonna pump out ghouls and then head in towards his opponent? Could be. Finally sending out a scout skeleton warrior to his opponent's base to know what is cooking, while his opponent Habitant has already hit level 3 with that demon hunter. Got himself another claws of attack, going to sell off I couldn't really see what that was, sorry. It was right there, I didn't really check that up. So there we go, tier 2 ready for both players now. And sadly we had no engagements, no scouting done at all. I'm a bit surprised that Habitant doesn't really have any wisps situated outside his base. As an idle player, you have a huge advantage of being able to collect lumber from wherever the tree is placed and not having to returning back to a building, just like how peasants and, well, any other worker has to do it, like peasants and peons and ghouls, as far as harvesting lumber is concerned. Domi finally getting to level 3, getting a double gloves of haste. Probably gonna sell off one or transfer both to the Lich. I think transferring both to the Lich will be a fruitful affair. They do stack from by my understanding. And ooh, we got a Pit Lord being picked as the second hero for Habitant, and oh, he does have a Wisp situated over here. I don't really know why didn't it pick up when I checked earlier. I probably brought it there now. The Ancient Evil survives. The Lich is now making its way towards the army, and Domi misses wildly. Probably didn't see it during the nighttime and isn't exactly able to do anything about it, and he misses it a second and third time. He did go by the Wisp though, and gonna kill a stag. Perhaps he wants to go in for the assault there. Habitant also of course did not see Domi because he was a bit far away, and oh, he's gonna detect him now. Domi's going in for gargoyles. Okay, that's a build that we haven't seen since some time now. It's a bit unpopular now, and I wouldn't really say it's not effective. It is can be pretty effective if you use it the right way. So Domi going in for gargoyles and ghouls. This is a build which typically undead players used to go in with Dreadlord once upon a time. Dreadlord first will lead to something like this. Pit Lord taking some damage there. I got a pretty good item there, Rank of Reincarnation. Going to suit his beefy attribute of having a lot of HP and staying alive for a long time as a strength type hero. But there's another benefit that Habitant has with that Pit Lord there. It's an undead hero, so it's going to be, yeah, Habitant's taking a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna tell that later on. Habitant lost all of his archers right now. Training some dryads there, only is relying on the heroes right now. It is daytime right now, so Habitant is actually gonna have to deal with Domi in a really tight spot right now. Finally managing to push back Domi a bit, and I'm not sure if Domi should have retreated there. Okay, Howl of Terror actually decreases the damage a lot there. Okay, coming back to the topic that I was discussing earlier. Pit Lord is actually good as selection against undead, mainly being the reason that the undead nuke is reduced by 50% because of the Death Coil not being able to actually damage the Pit Lord, as it's an undead hero. The Dark Ranger, the Pit Lord are both undead heroes from the tavern. If you pick them, then if your opponent is undead, they can't nuke it down the way they can nuke down other heroes with the Frost Nova and Death Coil combination. Only the Frost Nova will be the thing coming into play. Yeah, I think that makes sense. A very long explanation. Habitant Autumn might want to just back out the Demon Hunter now, try to level up the Pit Lord. Pit Lord also getting a lovely item there, Line of Stormwind. I would keep it. I'm not sure if he would. Gargoyles coming in, going to go after the Demon Hunter immediately, who's already in the purge, and whoa! The Death Knight didn't have enough mana there, and that was the only reason the Demon Hunter survived, in my opinion. The Death Knight actually had enough mana. This would have been a dead Demon Hunter. Death Coil, that is. He's back at his base, going to rejuvenate health and mana a bit with the Moonwells. Druid of the Claw is also out, which casts rejuvenation. while Domi is heading towards a shop. Perhaps wants to pick up some Potion of Invulns and good stuff. Got a lot of gargoyles up in the air there. Domi has about 6 more food that he can use before he hits maximum capacity for no upkeep. After that, he's gonna have to make a decision on whether or not he wants to break upkeep and lose his supply of 10 gold per second, which will be 7 gold per second after he hits low upkeep. On the other side, the Nidal player Habitant is currently sitting at 33 food and he's capped at 40. He needs to place down that next Moonwell right now. I think he forgot about it and that's gonna hurt him big time. He's going to go towards the shop and going to Potion of Invulnerability, although did Domi pick it up? Domi did pick up the Potion of Invul. Why didn't he do that? Domi. I'm a bit confused. He went to the shop, he picked up a Scroll of Healing, but he didn't pick up Potion of Invul, which in my opinion is just a must item there. Really no reason for you to not get that. Getting in more of those gargoyles and currently is capped with the amount of food there. He needs to perhaps kill one ghoul, will reduce, give you 2 slots, but then you still have an uneven number there. I guess you can just train a ghoul and be done with. Just train a ghoul and be done with the 50 food supply. Domi going to spawn in some illusions using his illusionary wand and he's going to go in for the assault. This is actually going to confuse the hell out of his opponent. There we go, Hollow Terror, only getting half of the army though. Gargoyle is going to go after the Dryads in the back line. They are dealing a lot of damage there. Now they're going to focus down those bears. Yikes, that is some good amount of damage by the Dryads. They already got some attack upgrades here by Domi. And Domi is on a fire right now. The Pit Lord, it is night time. The Moonwells needs to regenerate now. Not effectively regenerating though because of the Gauntlet of Ogre Strength. Survives nonetheless. Domi has enough mana, but the Death Coil cannot damage it, of course. But the Ankh! Domi targeted the wrong unit. He should have targeted something else. At least he wasted off the Ankh there, but he still got a chance. Is it daytime or nighttime? It is nighttime here from what I understand. I guess at least on the booster that's what I can see. Now Domi can target down the Pit Lord once again. And this time if he does it, the Pit Lord will go down and Habitant's gonna have to revive it. It goes down. Demon Hunter is actually doing good amount of damage to those gargoyles along with that orb that he just picked up from the shop. A lot of damage, but Demon Hunter can do just so much when he's alone. He is gonna have to back out. But where is he gonna back out? This is his base. I think Domi's got this.
Summoning is complete.
Yep, I do believe that Domi's got this game. Got 47 food versus 33, and 33 as in 33 isn't even on the field right now. Most of the stuff is just in production. Dryad out, but one single or even rather 2 Dryads can't really deal with these many gargoyles. There's way too much piercing damage from the air. Best part about aerial units is that you can position them anywhere you want. They're not affected by the ground units body blocking, and they're just a different way. It's just a different method to micro them. Level 4 on the Death Knight there, and this game is pretty much over. There's very little that Habitant can actually do, and somebody's gonna have to give him a huge window of opportunity to do that. And Demon Hunter bites the dust. GG. Decent short game there by Domi. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button while watching this as a video on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Warcraft 3 content, and follow me on my Twitch to catch games live. This was Big Papa Z, and I'll be signing out.